What's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. From today's video you can tell that it is another reading vlog. I think we're on reading vlog 4. Is that correct? I think I'm right. Not totally sure. But we are reading Convenience Store Woman by Sayaka Murata. So this I have seen all over BookTube, all over Bookstagram for quite a while now, for a couple of years. When did this come out? Oh, 2016, but it was translated to English in 2018. And it's just one of those books I was always really interested in. It's been on my TBR since it came out, but I just, I'm just now getting around to it. So people tend to give it pretty good reviews, so we'll see. When the current owner took over, he made us all start wearing a shirt and tie, although it was never the way before. She was checking. Only like 30 pages in, so don't really know a lot yet. It's still really early, but I'm liking it so far. Kiko is our protagonist. She's our main character, Kiko Furukura. I think I'm saying her name right. She's just a sales clerk at a convenience store, hence the title. And she's really interesting. Obviously it's too early to, figure her out yet, but I don't know, she's very bland, but not in a bad way, not how that sounds. She's bland in the way that she can she's like a chameleon. She can mold into whatever somebody wants from her, if that makes any sense. I don't know. She's interesting, and she's already said so many things. I have a couple of little sticky notes already in here marking things that she said that I'm able to relate to, because I worked at a Walgreens back in 2013, and then I left, I think it was 2015, because I left for school. I left to go to university. It's interesting, some of the things that she says, I'm like, yep, it's all very, very relatable. So if you've ever worked at a store like that, I feel like you're gonna automatically be able to connect to her. The writing has been very simple, very straightforward, so I'm excited to dive in. When I let him do this, I'm always so petrified he's gonna jump off. He just almost went after a bird. I don't think he would actually jump off though. And I've seen videos of cats fall from 10-story buildings and be fine. But we are 3 stories up, so I just feel like I have to be extra diligent when he's out on the patio. What do you see? for another update. It is about time for me to go to bed. I feel like the major theme is identity, for sure. How we define ourselves, particularly in relation to other people. Our family, our friends, our coworkers. There's been a lot of commentary by Kiko, the main character, and people in her life, her sister, one of her ex-coworkers, about the lengths that we go to appear normal or to appease other people, which I think is really fascinating because we're all really guilty of that. We're all guilty of doing things literally just to please other people, which is pretty sad, honestly, but very true. So that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting right now, is the author's just kind of commenting on how much of our identities are truly what we make them, what percentage is truly us. Like, how much are we doing to please other people, and how much are we doing truly for ourselves? So it's been interesting. It's definitely making me think, and I love a book that makes me think. It is Saturday, and I read a little bit more last night, and then I just finished reading, like, I don't know, 10 or 20 pages or something this morning while Guillermo is stalking flies. Did you catch any? He caught a June bug, but I didn't let him keep it. I put it back outside. I'm just taking notes. I'm realizing even though this book is so slim, it's only 163 pages, I have quite a bit of notes already. I already have the first page, and then I'm on to a second page. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good in terms of notes. There's been a lot of quotes that have kind of made me think. I feel like they're so simple, like the writing style, the way it's been translated, because it's translated from the Japanese, has been very simple and easy to understand, but there's like something underneath. Like some extra, I don't know, some other, like some metaphor. So I'm about halfway through, maybe a tiny bit more. And I don't know, I'm wondering, like, there's gotta be something going on. It's a very interesting character study. So Kiko's been at the same job, this convenience store job, in the same position for 18 years. So I'm like, there's gotta be some reason. Like, there has to be, nobody stays at the same job in the same position for that long unless they physically or mentally can't move on or like can't do anything else. There's like something that makes her feel separate or apart from. I'm like going back through and reading these quotes, and it's like there's something underneath the surface. So like, here's an example of a quote. When I first started here at the convenience store, there was a detailed manual that taught me how to be a store worker, and I still don't have a clue how to be a normal person outside that manual. So it's like she's literally learning how to be a person from a store manual, like from her job training. I don't know. And then there was one just now. The normal world has no room for exceptions and always quietly eliminates foreign objects. And she previously mentioned that she feels like a foreign object. Finally, I understood why my family had tried so hard to fix me. So I don't know, curiouser and curiouser. I'm very interested, and it's going by so fast, obviously. It's so slim. There's a good chance I might finish it this weekend, so we'll see. just finished Convenience Store Woman, and I thought I would sit down and do my final review while it was fresh on my mind. I literally just finished it like 5 minutes ago, and I liked it. I liked it a lot. The general consensus is that it's very good. I give it like a 4.5 out of 5. It's almost perfect. It could honestly even be longer. I think maybe if it was like a little bit longer and we did like an even deeper dive into Kiko's psyche, and maybe like her past, it would be even more interesting. I've got my handy dandy book journal here. There were definitely some quotes that I felt like you kind of have to like read between the lines, or they just maybe had like a double meaning. I'm not really sure, but basically I said, Murata perfectly captures, I hope I'm saying her name right, Murata? That's what I'm gonna go with. Perfectly captures the essence of what it feels like to simultaneously be invisible, like you're just another brick in the wall, you're just another convenience store worker, and yet essential, which I felt like is a really dichotomous feeling. So it's kind of impressive that she's able to write Kiko in such a way that makes her at once feel so essential to the store, but also like she could be anybody and she could be so easily replaced. I feel like if you've ever worked at a convenience store or anywhere, you know, fast food place, anywhere that they could easily replace you, then you know what that's like. So she does a very good job of capturing that emotion. I did make a note about how I felt like the dialogue was a little bit stilted between Kiko and the customers, but then I thought maybe it's either because it's translated or because it can be kind of stilted, because you sometimes have to kind of stick to the same phrases over and over, or like I know at Walgreens we had to always say be well. That was always the final thing that we had to say. We couldn't say okay bye or see you later or thanks or whatever. It was always be well. So it can get kind of repetitive and stilted after a while. I said it reminded me of a video game playthrough. Like that very like everything's been predetermined and you're just choosing one of like 3 choices. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's the only thing I can kind of compare it to. There are definitely themes of identity and the masks that we wear, all the different kind of faces that we put on depending on who we're around or what we need to accomplish. I know code switching is a term, I don't know if you guys have heard before, but it's basically like you don't talk to your grandma the same way that you talk to your best friend versus the way you talk to your boss or whatever. You know, we code switch, we wear masks. And I don't know, that whole concept is really psychological when you start thinking about it. So it raises a lot of questions like how much emphasis on what we do for work is too much? Did the pressure that Kiko's friends and family put on her to, you know, do things she didn't really want to do, like get married and have kids, did those drive her to find her purpose in her job? I says it makes me wonder about the extent to which humans weigh our worth as a member of society on our jobs. Perhaps Murata is commenting on the negative effects of that in an extreme example. Because Kiko is definitely a very extreme, idiosyncratic example. Overall, I would definitely recommend it. You guys let me know below, what do you recommend for translated fiction? Drop me some recommendations below and let me know what book you want to see next for a reading vlog, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye. I don't need your in my face. Why don't you move? Can you move that out of the way, please? Thank you. What? Don't meow at me. I just fed you. You want to say hi? Kidmo says hi. Do you say hi?